Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Well, this defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The Ravens had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that earns them a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Hey, report.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Come on. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. They'll set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, yes, got to go for it, right?
Defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing
I want to make sure.
They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Going quickly out to the right side. On the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And those linemen, of course, can't be more.
Hey, they hold me right there, boy.
Passes thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
And they had to burn the timeout.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
Yes.
Taking it about the 16. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. The Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Boy. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson to throw. Open man is Duvernay. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15.
Shit, they had to give me some.
Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one time.
The Giants
needed that, boy.
Ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
What, boy?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's tipped, but he still got it.
All right, you and I both know that was a lucky play. But again, I give him credit. Going up on the tip and catching that one.
Stayed with it, made his own luck, didn't he?
And he used his size there. Had a defensive back mentality to go up and get the ball on the tip. But used his size. I mean, tight ends, going up and getting it. Sometimes they can knock people out of the way and finish the play.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and he brings up 3rd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot to make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Yeah.
And a nice return sets him
up. Hey, Carl, put that up there.
30-yard line.
So
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball.
Dang, I can't get it.
That was not a real confident throw right there. It's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I think you even call this anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they're trying to get
damn.
Running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
I gotta do something different. Second drive, next drive.
And he fields it cleanly.
I gotta change up some shit.
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
By the way I'm playing right now, it ain't working. They ain't catching, so. Hey, man. Is that what it's gonna take? Is that what it takes, man? Hey, boy. Go find my headphones. Bring my headphones over there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum.
All right, I got to focus.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
Yeah.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it
good
again.
fucking D, nigga.
About to break a big one.
That one going nowhere from the start.
Ain't no fire no more.
Goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off.
Man, I wouldn't.
A big breakdown
Hey, and I had a chance. Hey, that's how I do it. I can't get it over there in time.
Enjoy a good fake. I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter, and
but I was just running down the field too. I realized.
My man Tim Jones on a
okay.
field goal attempt hit him right in the numbers.
Okay.
Jones, he just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well, we had a fake punt here, and this guy caught it. So I think he and his friends will be okay with that one.
And he loves this play call, right? He's been waiting for this one all week long.
Been had that arm loosened up ever since they got to the stadium.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And the stop here will come at the 30-yard They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I think I fucked up.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Good hit, boy. Oh, what?
Have the first down.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision.
Oh, man. Okay.
We didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square. Just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah, we can hold it, 3.
Jackson running again. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. So Jackson will head to the Ravens side.
Let me, nah, fuck it. I don't think we can do it from here. 14 yards.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives,
2 minutes, no timeout. Shit.
Finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Nah.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things. Oh, it's out.
Man. Oh, man.
These guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A lot of talk this week about security.
Man, like, really?
Secure with the ball, it didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and
boy, I tell you.
And not realizing the danger
it's good, though.
While you're doing so.
Nah, man, fuck, man, okay.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll start with the option. And some space here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to
well, they ain't worried about no Lamar.
through the end zone for a touchback.
Not me anyway. I got a bigger problem. Nigga, these niggas won't catch it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their
I know
next
what I
drive.
gotta do though.
I
gotta move the ball short first, get you out of the zone. You got the momentum right now, so I gotta break it. See right now. See right now they jumping at everything.
I think you just called a desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there.
I'm about to get unlit right now.
They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Finding space.
Get that motherfucker unlit.
Taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I would say just add that one to the total.
Yeah. Attach the momentum from you.
You've got to think the front office.
Yeah, there you go, ain't it?
They've got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
This offense
Cloud
finding its
on.
legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And
He hot. That's my fault. My fault.
My fault.
I should.
16-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right.
My fault. No doubt.
Is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
That one was my fault.
Remember, with young quarterbacks,
I had to beat.
take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one out to the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Jackson on 1st down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
To throw again is Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So really the first speed that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half. But
you like that said, don't you?
Just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Who ain't? Shit, me ain't gonna try.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
Oh, what a pass! Well.
Up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Okay, I want to see something, man. I got to get you sooner or later.
Come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw now in his own end zone. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot.
Wow. Why would you say something like that?
Opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if
they've been looking out for your own game.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Move, Carson.
They'll throw now on the final play. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Go tell your mama, change your diaper now. Now.
Action in this first half.
Change your diaper.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports.
I'm playing.
Coach, welcome back, Charles and I.
We got a half.
Quarter number 3.
Get a diaper. Take it to
get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
He don't got an inbound. He on their score.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to
I wish he was.
3 scores already. And look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Giants.
There go that momentum.
You felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
All right. We right back in this game now.
Lead down to 13.
We right back in this game now, boys.
The kickoff team on the field.
No.
This one away.
I gotta win this shit. I gotta keep up with my division. The Eagles 2-0. I'm 1-0. That's a negative, homie.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be patient to get
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. So you can bet that they're saying,
make sure you don't try to do no play like you did at the beginning of the game. Roll out and hit me deep. I said, damn, this nigga tried me the first play of the game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
throw it in the trash, boy.
Another run here with Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay, you're going to run? Okay.
Good plays have him on the move on first down.
I forgot to take my shit out. That's what it is.
To throw is Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I forgot to take this shit out.
On their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And now I got some timeout too.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw.
Get up, boy. Get up!
Oh, the ball comes out on the
shit.
hit. It's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passes.
Them boys coming, boy.
And bringing up 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here comes Tony on the return.
Woo, if I could have got through there.
Return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to
happen. I just threw that motherfucker deep.
They do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. That they should now have some sense of continuity.
I think this shit gonna be
able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh,
in trouble, and he's taken down. Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, I can't do shit. Never breaking the house. I know them dogs coming.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out this far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete.
I could throw it early because I didn't know that running back was going to pick him up like that.
The drive goes back,
man,
so he's on to punt it away.
Man, I'll get that shit back off, man. Anybody worry about Humphrey?
This will be fielded at the 17. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Damn.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run?
The defense playing, though.
Moving again.
They'll be looking for something here. Anything to seize that momentum back. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson now. Open man is Samuel, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of
I know what to call on offense.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, it's Tony. They'll score that at 46-yard punt.
Okay. It's time to play ball. Time to play ball now. Fuck it.
The Giants offense at the line.
Played around long enough.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes.
Hey, boy, that nigga can't.
We just saw the linebacker make that play.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Over the middle to Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going.
I gotta hit you when you ain't looking for it, man. I know y'all looking for my plays and shit.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Woo.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
Hey,
They've got this down to about the 12-yard
I thought I
line.
fucked up. I thought I fucked up.
Maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
I'm going to catch you clipping.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And now the Raven defense goes on. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Devontae Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 56 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run his RPOs, Charles. But I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it. And even when we do...
he got through that crap.
Because eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
He got me. He got me.
J.K. Dobbins, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
They didn't want me to play hard, that's all.
Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown score yardage?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Tucker now out to kick this.
Oh, no, I was looking at something there.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm a fucking... I'm a barbecue, man. You know what I'm going to do.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter, this drive becomes very critical. This is Smith with a grab. And they get him down, but not before
okay, yeah. Now I know you blitzing. Okay. That's what I wanted to see.
Past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. It's caught. Smith.
That was my fault.
Couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits
What's
of after catch. So tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hit as he throws there.
They were gonna kill you. That blitz was gonna kill you.
Once again, as he throws, fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
I know what I should do.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this.
Damn, boy, you just hit early, ain't you?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Giants' first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent
Humphrey ain't no good, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll decide to keep this.
Oh, that was cool.
It's on the ground. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Man, yeah, you got that.
When he got the ball, went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to download the blitz. An excellent call.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
Yeah,
We have not seen that much today. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards.
Ain't it up no more.
2nd and 12. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Despite the lead in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Throwing is Jackson.
Good hit, boy.
Critical play in this football game.
Good hit.
That clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they
Good fucking hit, nigga.
continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Man, see, he ain't throwing no. I ain't throwing to him.
Incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll look to throw.
Man, get out of here.
Fourth time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Man, that guy. Get out of here, though, man.
Pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
I knew it was. I ain't going out wide. I knew that play.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Tell your mama go sleep.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, it ain't that, man. They get some bullshit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to...
No, it's on 2 times. Yeah, that. Nah, this ain't no nice now. I gotta do through it real fast, like it ain't no nice.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're gonna have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it
it's a
in the
done
future.
data.
Mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to try and go deep again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
Tell Humphrey to play. Get out there then.
I think the receivers now, when
Humphrey the one there to play D.
Catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it.
I know. I feel what if I got to change his throwing motion.
His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a party gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jackson going to run again. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough.
He ain't getting that. What play?
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man and he hits him.
I forgot to fucking do my adjustment.
Mark Andrews, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he comes back with one complete. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Back of the end zone.
Man, Smith can't tip. Man, that nigga. Wow.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung up.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And they get it down with that before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Jackson on 1st down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Now it's Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chargers